Have you ever been out in one of the Cook County Forest Preserves and suddenly you enter some kind of magic wonderland? Look closely, those woods are on fire. But the good news is that this fire has been started on purpose and is being carefully managed. In fact, the kind of devastating fires that happen out west could not happen here.
Trees we have are fire-dependent species, and they actually like the fact that the fire is here. Totally different than what happens out west.
John McCabe is in charge of the burn program for the forest preserves. He says the burns have a wide variety of benefits, including managing invasive plant species, promoting biological diversity, and improving the health of the soil.
That's good there, Chris.
The burns happen in spring and fall at sites throughout Cook County.
All right.
And John has invited me to spend a day working with one of those crews. There will be 11 crews out today burning 24 sites. Each crew has 5 or 6 people. For me, they've selected a site at Bussey Woods, so close to their headquarters that we can walk over. And even though they've burned this site and many others many times, each site and each day's conditions require a different, careful plan. Everyone has a job and there is a clear chain of command, critical if anything gets out of hand. Some crew members are assigned to communicate with the public. And some, like me today, will actually start this field on fire using what they call a drip torch. The bike path here acts as a natural fire break. We start by burning a strip alongside it at the downwind end of the site.
Even though we have a good break here with the paved bike trail, we're widening that break before we set a more intense fire into this area. Smoke is the main concern for us. We have all these natural barriers like a paved bike trail or a road, or somebody's got mowed grass around their house. So the fire, when it hits that, it's going to put itself out. It's us having to manage that smoke that could jump those barriers and negatively impact the general public.
Monica Mueller is an ecologist with the Forest Preserves. She says the burn is especially helpful to native plant species.
It really helps to stimulate them and cause them to produce more flowers and more seed. Our prairie plants have deep root systems. They store all their energy underground and are able to come back quickly after burn.
And finally, they start what is called the head fire at the upwind end of the site. It will be contained by the wider breaks along the perimeter that we've already created. And soon, what's left is a burnt and smoldering field.
So what happens now?
Well, at this point, we're just letting the unit burn itself out.
Okay.
And it's totally contained, so the fire that's burning on the interior of the unit is surrounded by all black. So we don't have anything to worry about from a security standpoint. But we do need to be here because of the general public out on the trail. If they don't see us, we're going to call the fire department or something, so we want to make sure that that doesn't happen.
So how long until this comes back?
Well, it won't be long, especially since we're in the spring season. I'm suspecting at this site 2 to 3 weeks. The other thing that's...
Wait, in 2 to 3 weeks, this will be back looking like a prairie.
Right, right.
And sure enough, we stopped back 2 weeks later. Not only is it looking pretty green, a coyote wandered by, perhaps to offer its approval.